to fight on the landing ground.
Thank you for joining us. You are listening to A Radio, and this is the Morning Moment. Please click on the follow button on Spreaker.com. This piece is entitled Liberals to Revamp Discriminatory Age for what I describe as certain activity. This is from the CBC. Links on my site. I will not describe the actual activity because I do not want to alter the status of my podcasts. It goes like this. The Liberal government is repealing what it calls discriminatory laws that make it illegal to have certain activity under the age of 18, unless it's between a husband and wife. Right now, the age of consent for sexual activity is 16, but the criminal code prohibits certain activity for people under the age of 18 unless they're husband and wife, a discrepancy that many have denounced as unconstitutional. Here we go, playing the law against us. Funny how they use the Constitution when it suits them, isn't it? Justice Minister Jody Wilson-Raybould, there's a mouthful for you, announced the change today, saying the outdated law violates equality rights. What is Canada's age of consent and what are the Liberals changing? Ottawa faces a lawsuit from the LGBT whatever ... civil servants. Really? Trudeau faces pride flag on Parliament Hill. This section of the criminal code is discriminatory and the LGBTQFGHIJK community has rightfully called for its repeal, she said. Our society has evolved, really, over the last few decades, and our criminal justice system needs to evolve as well. This legislation will help ensure that the system is keeping pace with social change, or should I say societal change, and continuing to meet expectations of Canadians. Except when it comes to free speech, of course. Wilson-Raybould said the change is substantive and not just symbolic. In 2014 and 15, there were 69 charges laid under the law, though none led to conviction. The minister said the appellate courts across the country have deemed the law unconstitutional. The bill, C-32, is retroactive to 1983, and Wilson-Raybould said the law does not mean automatic pardons. That comes under the jurisdiction of the Public Safety Minister, Ralph Goodall, another good egg, who is studying the issue, she said, diversity and inclusion. The proposed amendment would ensure in law that all forms of consensual sexual activity are treated the same, she said. Diversity and inclusion have long been among the values Canadians embrace. Is that right? Canadians expect their laws and their governments to reflect their values. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? Jane Enright, press secretary for the interim Conservative leader Rona Ambrose, so this goes back a bit, said she backs the change. Is that right, Ms. Ambrose? You back the change. Good, nice to know. She supports Bill C-32, which will codify a well-established jurisprudence and jurisdictions across Canada and all levels of the jurisdiction, whatever that means, he said in an email. The Conservative caucus have not met to discuss the legislation. And then the article continues, and I'm not going to bother to read it because this is disgusted speaking. In my opinion, this is my opinion, and I'm entitled to my opinion, Mr. Trudeau, Mr. 57 genders Trudeau. This goes beyond the realms of decency and common sense. In my mind, these people are perverse. And that's my opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion. You're entitled to yours. I'm entitled to mine. And here's one comment that I will make. There's a reason they call it the Liberal Party. Your thoughts? You can find more at aradio.wordpress.com, where you can find links to us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Gab, and email. We are continuing to reach out to you, so please pass on the links. Please click on the follow button on Spreaker.com. You can listen to all my morning moments at Spreaker.com under A Radio, that's EHRADIO, A Radio. And please click on the like button. And you can find all my podcasts and morning moments at aradio.wordpress.com and click on the Morning Moments tab.